What's up, guys? Today I've got a package and I'm really excited because I ordered this and I spent a lot of money on this, so I really hope that what's inside is good. And I'm gonna go ahead and open it up here. Get my knife out and let's see. Open it up here for you guys. Awesome. And so while I'm opening this, I'll explain to you why I bought this. In my area, a lot of banks are closing because of the global pandemic. I'm sure you guys have heard. And so I don't really have a reliable source of getting coins for roll hunting. So I decided, this is not the safest way to use a knife. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm trying not to cut the inside part of the bag. My knife's not very sharp. How is it? Alright. So to pass the time without coin roll hunting, I ordered 5,000 wheat pennies. Oh, that are supposedly unsearched. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's really heavy. So there's the wrapping out of the way. And then let's check this out. It says Union Bank of California on there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the zip tie off. All right, so let's just go ahead and cut the tie. Come on. These scissors don't really like that. All right. And the tie is broken, the seal is broken. Let's take a peek at some of these wheat pennies. So the seller said that he bought them from a local coin shop, and he had like 10 bags, and he wasn't really interested in going through them, so he just had them sitting for a couple of years. I'm not sure how true that is, but we'll see if we have anything good. I'm seeing a lot of 40s and 50s. It kind of worries me here. Uh-oh. But we'll see what we can find, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so I've filled up this entire bin of the 5,000 wheats, and it does appear that there's not a single coin in here that is below the year 1940, that's older than the year 1940. So I'm hoping that whoever searched through these did not necessarily look for errors. So I've been, the past day or so, I've been going through some of the coins, and here are some of the nicer ones I pulled out. I also found some memorials in there. So here we have a 1959. I think we have another 59. And I'm pretty sure there's a 73. Yep, 73. And here's some of the nicer wheats that were in there. Nothing, you know, fully red, I guess you could call it, but there are some nicer ones. So I decided to make the best out of this. Oh, also I found some cool error ones. This one's got a grease-filled die, 1951. It's filled, and then there's a, that's not from this. There's a another one in here. I'm not sure what it is. I think there was like a one with a die crack on it somewhere, but I don't know which one it is. Yeah. Okay, so I decided to make the most out of this, and I've got all my Lincoln Set albums. This is my my best album here. These are gonna be moved into a dance go one day when I have a dance go album. But I've got some nice dates in here. And I was hoping to fill some of these older dates by buying this, but I guess can't really trust that. So some of these, I used to think that if you put the pennies in face first, how would you know they're a wheat penny? But that was kind of stupid of me as a kid. So this is one of my oldest albums here, and I'm gonna go through and fill in some of these newer dates with these better looking coins. So that was a little harder than I thought, and I actually ended up cracking my album here, but that's fine because this is only temporary. Like I said, I hope to move this into a dance go album. Let me see if I can find any of the more rare ones. We got the 55S at 45 million. We got the 49S at 64 million. Alright guys, here are all the wheat pennies on my desk. All 5,000 of them. And the 3 memorials. And here I have all my nicer ones in this pile. So I'm going to be looking through these 5,000 wheats for the 1955S. Also, I'm going to be looking for errors with my coin magnifier I've got here. So let me show you. I think I have a, here it is. So I've got a lamination error here. And I'll show you under the microscope here. Clear it up here. Why is it not doing that? Okay, so you can see the lamination error right on Lincoln's hair. Here you can see better when it doesn't pixelate it so much. You can see the crack goes right here, and there's even more here, and another one that goes kind of through the D into the W. So yeah, I'm going to be looking for basically things like that. I'm going to go through all 5,000 of these. Alright, guys, looks like I've got my first something here. Look at that. That is a die chip, I believe. So I'll set that aside and let you know what we find next. Alright guys, so there are all the pennies. And as you can see, I've kind of made a little dent here. I've been doing this for like maybe 3 hours. And I've barely made a dent. So here's what we found. Here's what I turned the camera on for. And check it out here. So right here is a 1957 Philadelphia wheat cent. And if you notice right here, there's a die break right in between the B and the E in Liberty. And this is kind of common. It's called the BIE error, and it's like a little break in the die created from like a lot of use of the die. So right there you can see it makes a shape of an I, and I have eBay pulled up over here, and here's one that sold last month for $6. So it looks like we have a $6 coin here. I mean, I'll take it. So sweet. Get back to you if we find anything else. Alright guys, here's the pile right now of wheat cents. Made quite a dent. And this coin right here honestly surprised me when I flipped it over here. So as you can see, it's a wheat cent. It's a normal wheat cent right here. Then I flipped it over. Guess what? It's a 1936. That's the oldest one I found in here so far. The previous oldest one was 1940. And yeah, so I found a 1936 in a bag full of 40s and 50s weights. So it might even be a double die. What is that on the 6? Interesting. Alright, anyways, you can see my keyboard here, my nice RGB keyboard. I got some poles I'll show you guys in a bit. We got some more over here and more over here. I'm running out of space. We'll keep going. Alright guys, here's the pile. It's the next day now, and I've been doing this for probably like 5 hours combined altogether, and I've still barely even made a dent. Here's how full the bucket is. So maybe I think the bucket's like a quarter of the way full. I don't think that's a quarter actually. So yeah, but here, anyways, this is probably my most unexpected find. So if we come up over here, you can see that the date is really hard to see, or rather you can't see the date. And that looks like a 191 to me. I don't know if you guys see it, but I think there's like there's a line there, and it's too far left for it to be a 4. So I'm pretty sure that's a 191. There, you can see it really well there. But there's no like 3rd digit. So I looked up 1911S over here, and this is what a 1911S looks like. And look at the mint mark placement. Right in between the, kind of closer to the 1, and right in between the 9 and the 1. And then over here, that's like right in the exact same spot. So I think we have a 1911S, which is a pretty rare date, I think. I think it's like 4 million minted. Let's see here. Yeah, 4 million minted here. I don't really like coin trackers, but they don't have the right prices, but they do have the right, like, so silver content 0% and face value, all that stuff, and they have good pictures too. Well, this is not a 1911S on the 1911S page, but I think we do have a 1911S here. There's another one, but the see the mint mark's off on this, so I'm not sure. This one looks a lot like the one, or it looks a lot like the penny right here. So I think we do have a 1911S. It wouldn't be worth much in this condition, but it's really surprising to see that that there is a non-1940s and 1950s wheat in here. And I actually did. Sorry, my chair's really squeaky. I did see a steel cent in here somewhere. I think this is it here. Yeah, so we do have a steel cent here, and this is the only steel cent I've seen in this bag so far, and you can like barely tell it's a steel cent. So judging by these 2 coins, I don't think that the person who looked through this bag had very good eyesight. And oh, I have to show you guys this really cool other find. Let me get it up on the microscope, or the magnifier. One sec. Alright, so I found the coin, and I think after this one I'm going to end the video off, because it's like approaching the 10-minute mark, I believe. So right here is, I think it's the 5th memorial I found in this box, but it's not just any memorial. It's a 1983, which is the newest one that was in here, and the other one was a 73. But you'll see why this one's really special. You can almost see it right now. But I'm going to stick it under the microscope, or not microscope, magnifier, and then over here on my computer, you can see there's Lincoln's head, and then there's a huge spike die crack right here, and I think that's pretty valuable. I couldn't find anything on it on the internet. All the 1983 die cracks were on the reverse right here. They were in between the E and the corner of the Lincoln Memorial. So maybe it's never been found before. I don't know, but it's a really cool error. I've been looking for something like this. I don't really look for errors, so this was really cool to find. And maybe, I don't know how it ended up in here, but maybe it was just misplaced and then it got mixed in with these other wheat pennies. And yeah, so I'm gonna end the video there. We got a bunch of things I got stacked up on my keyboard and over here, and piles here, and on my wallet. I'm running out of space, but yeah, interesting that we found that 1911s, I believe, if it is one. And then we got some really cool errors I'll show you guys in the next video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and part 2 is coming really soon. So stay safe, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.